Can you hear me now? I forgot to put the sound on. Does it sound good, Beverly? Hello, Beverly. Thank you so much for coming. Give me a thumbs up for sound, please. Hi, Kim. It's good now. Okay, let me go ahead and start all over. Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie, aka Sassy Steph, a memoirist of a long arm quilter. I pray that you and your family are all doing well on today. And guys, I hope you are having an awesome Monday. It is hot here in the NC, okay? It is very hot. But that's okay. That's okay. I see you, Beverly. Thank you so much. Kim, hey, hey, hey. Glad you guys can make it. Before we go ahead and get started, we will be working on part 2 of the insect garden hanger by Sweet Pea Designs. Well, Sweet Pea Machine Embroidery, I should say. They do have a YouTube channel here. And the one design that I'll be showing you guys today will be using some mylar, so I'm really, really excited about that piece there. But before we go ahead and get started, I have 3 announcements. The very first one is on this coming Friday, guys. On this coming Friday at 6 p.m., I will be hosting my very first sew along. And we'll be working with Harvest Delivery, and it is by 10 Sisters. You can find the free pattern over at 10sisters.com. Again, I believe there is a link already down in the description box for you of the pattern and also of the grid if you so choose to get it from them. Let's see. Hi, Jay. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, Peggy. Thank you so much for coming. And so I'm going ahead and I have my camera. Remember when I used to do my long arm videos, I had a camera off to the side. It was on the wall. I decided to take it off. Though I found my small one, I didn't set that one up. I just decided to set this one up. So hopefully this angle is good for you guys so you guys can see it. Kim saying it's dangerously hot there. Yes, it is hot, y'all. So please be careful, stay hydrated, do all what you need to do. Stay in if you must. If you don't have to go nowhere. If you gotta go out, go ahead and make sure you hydrate and stay safe, okay? So my second announcement, again, that announcement was for this harvest delivery pattern right here. Super cute, super cute. Everything is linked down in the description below. During that live, there will be a giveaway. I want to thank you guys for being my coming and riding with me. We're over 500 subscribers. Donna did win that giveaway, Handmade by Ying. She did win the giveaway, but she was like, you know what? I was just happy. I was bombarding your chat. I love you, girl, and I want to give it back so you can give it to another one of your subscribers. So, and that is not going to be in the announcements because you must be present to win during that giveaway. Okay, guys? So, a giveaway will be to celebrate all of you. I am thanking all of you for your time on Mondays and Tuesday evenings, and I just really do appreciate it. Susie is in. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Hey, Teresa Louise. Thank you so much for coming. And the next announcement, if you are not, if you did not know, QUILTCON 2024 is soon upon us, y'all. Soon upon us. And guess what state is hosting it? None other than North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina, to be exact. So your girl is going. And I hope to see you guys there. Registration has opened up for the members. For non-members of the Modern Quilt Guild, you can register on September 12th. Now, mind you, just so you know, all the hotels that they had in their stock or close by had already been sold out. So be prepared to find hotels outside of the like close to the venue. You might have to go out a little bit, but that's okay. Come on in. The QUILTCON dates are, what are the dates? February 22nd through the 25th of 2024. I did write them down. So, okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I do have this view of the panel we're working on. It is called Ladybug. It is super cute as always. Oh, but let me show you the ones that I've done for homework. And I know I will run out of bobbin, so I will be having to change it. But let's go through all of the ones that I have done. The very first one. Hey, Janine. The very first one is this one right here. This is the B panel. Lurkins allowed, Janine. You're fine. The next one is this beautiful butterfly pattern. See a stray thread on this one. And this one is the one we did last week together. Is the butterfly and a caterpillar. And the homework ones I had to do. This one is the grasshopper and snail. And the last one is the dragonfly. See that mylar in the wings? I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the ladybug. I already have my batting in place. Only thing we have to do now is start the machine, and it's going to secure the batting to the no-show mesh stabilizer that I'm using. Okay, the machine just told me it was finished. And what I have to do is take off the hoop, and I have to trim the batting all the way around. So let me go ahead and do that. And I do have my stabilizer marked for front, so I know the position of, so I know how to put the hoop back on the machine. Okay, I'm just cutting. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. We are still waiting for the internet, guys, and it's they have really hurt my feelings with this. They came and they talked a good game, but they were not, I guess, prepared for so many people signing up for them. They don't have enough staff. Well, you should have known that before you came over here getting your girl hopes up. Okay, I have the batting cut. Now the next thing that's about to stitch out is the placement for the backing fabric, the background fabric. Let's see. Hey, Ellen. And while that is working, I need to move this so I can get the mylar. I thought I had everything together. I thought I had my stuff all together, y'all. Okay. Now I need to place my background fabric, and what I need to do is make sure that this background fabric extends past the placement lines for this background fabric. So I want to make sure it's on the same on both. Give me a same on both sides. Now I can go ahead and tack my background fabric down to the stabilizer and batting. And I'm still using the same color thread. Okay, let's see. Just put that in there. Okay. And now it's going to stitch out. The leaves. This one should go by pretty quick. Vincent, go away, baby. Yeah, go away. You just knocked my microphone down. Bye-bye. Go. Oh, just ran out of bobbin. I do use these magnetic bobbins. It has a magnetic strip on that back side, and it's the other side. This side goes up. Putting a magnetic side down. Leave a tail. I use like 2 or 3 inches is the max that I'll leave on. Make sure that it's seated in here correctly. Listen for my click. Before I start the machine, I like to go back at least 5 stitches. Between 5 to 10, it depends on what it is. But I think I'm going to go back 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go back a couple more because I see some of the bobbin thread had poked up. So I'm good. I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK, lock, and then start. Kim says she had 2 hours of sleep since yesterday morning at 10. I'm a bit worn out. Oh my gracious, Kim, you gotta get you some rest. You gotta take care of yourself, girlfriend. Now the leaf where I did decided to, go back some of the bobbins still popped up on the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that at the end. It says the stitch out takes 34 minutes and we are in like minute number 3 of its stitching. Stephanie, does the magnetic bobbin use up the entire bobbin? No waste. Where's the little thing? It uses up the entire bobbin. This is it right here. It comes off just that clean. The only thread you waste, unfortunately, is the top thread when you have to change the thread and you have to pull the old thread down through and thread the machine. That tail can be pretty long, and I'll show you that because we do have thread change. And I do be like, oh gosh, that's a lot of thread. But I think I don't know. I don't know if it's the same as it is with the long arm. I'm looking. It might be about the same when I pull it through, but this has 6 needles, so it's, there's still quite a bit of thread. Yes, the magnetic bobbins. Go ahead and purchase them, Beverly. I really do like them. I like them because they're wound really, really tight, and you do really get the bang for your buck. I still have, guys. We have been working on, as you already know, you probably already hear them in the background. My girls are still guests in the studio. Were they supposed to be out this past weekend? Yeah, technically. But it's been, heat index triple digits. To where we was like, woo, we can't work out here like this. It is just extremely, extremely hot. So we couldn't get as much done. Well, we got a lot done. We only have 2 major things to do, like put the sand in the coop and the run. and secure the run. As soon as I hit end live tonight, we will be out there securing the run and putting the sand just inside the coop part, because it's only a couple of inches that we have to do. And put some food and water out there, and possibly put them out there tonight. If not tonight, they'll definitely go out tomorrow night. Or Wednesday night, I should say, because my husband works tomorrow night. It has just been so hot. We cannot work in those conditions. You know your girl can't tell. No. I cannot, shall not, and will not be doing it. And I have done it for several weeks at a time. And even though we're coming down to the crunch time where I just want to keep going, my husband, he's like, babe, slow down. And I have to respect that. And the girls are getting big and beautiful. In fact, yesterday I was putting some food down in the brooder, and she decided to, usually she'll jump up on top, but when I went to move her, she was like, I'm not going back in there. So she decided to fly out, down to the ground. Now the brooder box is about this high off the ground, so I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she didn't break her leg or anything like that. And she was like, okay, what am I on? I'm on something different. This is a different environment. What's going on? So I did secure her, and I put her up to my chest, and I was letting her know that everything was all right. Now, mind you, she is the most skittish one of all of them. But when I put her in my arms, she was like, oh, my mama's got me. My mama's got me. So she was okay with that. And I walked her around the house. I said, you said that poop. You hear me, little girl? And she did really good. She did really good. And then I brought her back, and she was like, dang. And then the one who thinks she's the boss, her name is Della. Well, the first one I was just talking about, her name is Ruthie. And Della, she was like, it's my turn. And I was like, no, it's not. So I can't wait to take them outside and let them go on a field trip to their new home. And then I can't wait to open the doors and let them come out and enjoy their space. So hopefully, definitely by the end of the week, they will be out there and in their having full capacity of the entire hoop and run. But tonight, we're just trying to secure it, and if possible, go ahead and get the sand in there and at least start securing the hardware cloth. We have it stapled, but that's not enough. If predators coming around or anything like that, we want to make sure that it's sealed and washed. Hey, Angel. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, girlfriend. Our favorite Southern Belle. Hey. Yes, Miss Barely. So, Angel, I was letting them know earlier that I have a sew-along coming up this coming Friday. It is with another 10 Sisters design. It is called Harvest Delivery. We will be doing this cute little pattern. And yeah, we'll start that on Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. and we'll go to 8. And I believe if we don't get it finished, I'll come back on later on in that evening, and we'll just work until it's done. Okay. Okay. Now it is stitching out. The placement lines for the foliage. Now this is my least favorite part of this pattern. This is my least favorite part of the pattern. It is because it's a, I have to do some cutting. The question is, what fabric am I using? This is, for the background, it is Moda Grunge Basic Gray. I felt like it represented the sky. I did see that fall to the ground, but I don't want to bend over and cause myself to get dizzy at this moment. And for the foliage, which I'm about to do now, is something about, I don't know, is this basic gray too? Something about Brother Sister Design Studio. I don't know who this is by. But these are the strips that I'm using for the foliage. I will pick that up. It is 4, right? And what I'm doing right now is just making sure that what I'm covering up the lines that stitched out for me. It's called the placement line. What that placement line is telling me it's going to stitch exactly right on top of it when I hit go. And it's going to secure my applique fabric down to the project here. And another thing, this fabric, this design did not call for the use of heat and bond. And I was really surprised, and I didn't do it, and now I wish I would have. Yes, it should be in there. Let me know if it's not. If it's not, it will definitely be in the description after. And in fact, if you yeah, it should be down in the description box. Let me see. I'm looking because your girl got to make sure your stuff is in here. Yes, the design to the link to the design is in the description box. That's what I needed to make sure. Okay, now it's telling me I can go ahead and remove my hoop so I can cut my applique. And if you're unfamiliar with applique, it is just fabric that has been sewn down to another. The only thing I had to do now is cut around this. It's hard to see backwards. Cut around the shape and then put it back on the hoop. And once I do that, it's going to do a beautiful, beautiful satin stitch around. They call this foliage. Okay. So let me go ahead and trim. Now, of course, I cannot use my duckbill scissors for it, though those are my favorite scissors for applique, because I have to get up tight and close in these crooks and crannies. But what I've learned is if I run one of the blades of my scissors right on top of the stitch line, I can get a closer cut to the stitches. Okay. And I guess because I've done them for last week and then a couple times during the week working on the other panels, I've gotten a little faster, but still. Some appliques you can just go by, like for children's shirts, they're usually big and you can just boom, 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 knock them out. But when you have to get down into a deep V like I'm doing right now, hee. Come on. Then you also want to make sure that your scissors underneath are not disturbing any detail from the, on the bottom. So you do have to be, mindful and a little bit careful. You see, and this thing has two that I gotta cut out. Two, y'all. Two, two, two. Okay. Yes. So the link to the pattern is in the description. Now, this is my first time using a pattern by Sweet Pea Designs. I have a couple more of their patterns. I would say the only thing that I don't like about their patterns is that they prefer that you do not use a software. And that was the hardest thing for me to do, is not use a software. Because I just, when I put it in my software, I use Embroidery. When I put it in a software, I use, I choose my colors and all of that. But they just want you to go straight from download to your machine. And that was a little different for me. So I did it. I know other people who say, oh no, I use my software. And a lot of people say they still use a software and they hadn't run into any problems. See, I'll be that one. You know what I mean? I will be that one that screwed it up. I'll be looking at the chat in just 1 second. I just want to finish this cut so we won't be here too much longer tonight. Because I gotta show you guys the Mylar. I absolutely love stitching on Mylar. It is so pretty. And the fact that you can wash it and it'll still keep its, it doesn't melt or anything in a washer and dryer. I've done it in a shirt, in our pajama Christmas shirts. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we are at the bottom of this leaf. Okay, everything looks good. Let me just cut this piece off right here. Everything is good. And this is what, you don't cut this outside off yet because you'll be needing to cut half an inch away from the stitch line. So you don't cut this piece yet. I have my stabilizer mark still. They're saying it goes to the front. Okay. Time for some satin stitching. Okay. Okay, we have Susan in the house. Hello, hello, hello. We have Kathleen in the house. Thank you guys so much for coming. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. We are working on the insect garden hanger, and it is by Sweet Pea Designs. No, I keep wanting to say Sweet Pea Designs. It's Sweet Pea Machine Embroidery. There is a link for this pattern in the description. I do love this design. It's just the certain things about it, like the applique piece that I don't like that, and the fact that I shouldn't use my software. I'm not gonna say I can't. I shouldn't use my software for it. But other than that, they all came out beautifully. Let me show you guys the ones who didn't get to see them. The panel. This is the B panel. We've already worked on this. I already worked on this one. The butterfly panel. It is super cute. Here is the butterfly and caterpillar. Here is the grasshopper and the snail. And here is my blinged out dragonfly. This is the mylar right here. That's shiny. That's the mylar. And the mylar is, I got this from either Dollar Tree or Dollar General. And it's just the iridescent color, the pink and blue, the shimmer. Works beautifully. Where are my other scissors? And you just cut off a piece. This is great for when you have children's clothing and stuff like that. This is see-through mylar. And it's easy to, once you stitch it down, it's very easy to tear. You don't have to worry about anything. Excuse me. Hey, 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 hey. You are getting yourself in trouble, mister. Upstairs. Get out. Out. Upstairs. Oh, so you decided to show your little end parts today. Evidently, he wasn't getting enough attention today. Excuse me about that. He wasn't getting enough attention, so he was deciding to knock my garbage can over. Oh, he's such a jerk. But I love him, but he was such a jerk today. We are almost finished with the satin stitching. And it said the stitching part has been, we are halfway through the stitching part. Make sure I hadn't missed any questions. Yeah, so I'm super duper excited. And if you guys didn't hear the announcement, because I did not put this in the description or anywhere, that there will be a giveaway on Friday. Thanking you all for supporting your girl all the way up through and above 500 subscribers. As you already know, that is not my goal here on YouTube, is to continue to just come just for the numbers. I'm not that kind of girl. I'll celebrate any number that I get, you know. But 500 is a great milestone because believe it or not, guys, I didn't think I would get that many ever. So to see that, and even though I would have said back, you know, then, oh, I'm wanting 1,000. When God bless, He will, okay? So, but right now I'm here for fun and just to know I see those numbers growing. It does my heart some good because it means that I am putting content out that you guys do enjoy. So thank you guys so much. So I want to get back to you guys, okay? Now, yes, Donna did win last week, but she was like, "Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much. I love you, girl, but I want to give it back to you to give to another subscriber." And if you didn't know, that gift prize is a $25 gift card to Halo Inspirations, to my friend Angel and her beautiful, beautiful quilt shop that she recently opened up over in Williamsburg, Virginia. If you are in that area, close by, you better get over there, okay? So I'm looking forward to having one of my lucky subscribers go and support Angel, okay? All right now. Miss Bell is an embroidery expert. It will be a while, but I will be hitting you both up when I get mine. And please do. Thank you, Beverly. She said, congratulations on your 500. Yes, and Angel, you know, girl, you know I love you. Angel is my girl, y'all. I was blessed to meet her last summer. It has been a great friendship ever since then. And this summer, our family, we have been going to Virginia for I don't know how long, the last probably 3-4 years. And this year, earlier this year, they was like, oh, we're going to Florida. I was like, Florida? What? I was like, I can't go to Florida. It wasn't enough notice for me because I need to plan stuff like that. And they were going to the theme parks and stuff like that. I have to have a year in advance because my attention and pockets had been going towards these chickens, okay, and the coop and all that kind of stuff. So I was not prepared to go. But Virginia is not that far from me, so we did plan to go to Virginia at after Angel had opened up her quilt shop. Had we gotten there yet? No, because we are still working on this coop. But we will be there soon. So, okay, the machine has stopped. The satin stitch has stopped around the foliage. Now it's telling me it's a good time for you to change your threads because we've been through the first set and we've already started on your second set of 3 because this is a 6 needle. I have 3 on this side and I have 3 on the other side. So, but I don't want to change them just yet. Actually, I can change them now because I don't have to put any on the other side and we can just keep it going. So the only thing I do, just like I do on my long arm, I cut the old thread, leaving enough tail so I can pull it through. Take off my old. And I do know what order my new threads should be in, so because I have them lined up here in order down on the side. So I just make sure that I put my old one on, my new one on, I'm sorry, and then I tie it to the 2 tails together. Pull, make sure you pull tight because it will break away. Now I just said I put these on here the correct way. Which one is that? 1600. And then, yeah, that's the right way. I just wanted to be sure. And if you're using a thread with a pop, the bottom pops for the thread, you know, where you can wind your thread and then lock it into place so it will not unwind on you while you're storing it. If you have one of those, please make sure that it's closed because you don't want your thread to get caught on that while it's embroidering. Okay, one more. Ooh, y'all, this is a workout. Okay, I'll be in a chat in just a moment, guys. I'm just trying to get this so we can keep it moving. Okay, it's telling me I can change the threads. And I only need to change the first, second, and third spool. So only thing I had to do is tell the machine which spool, which needle that I need to do. Before I do that, I need to pull my thread through. So I need number 1 to come through. See, Beverly, this is the thread waist right here. I'm going to do all 3 of them together. But just pull it through. And what I'm doing is making sure I give enough tail for when I do the automatic thread. This is how much thread you waste. Now this is 3 needles worth of thread and it keeps falling, so about that much. Okay, and now I need to I want to change number 1 and it'll move into that position. Then I'll hit the automatic threader and I'll follow the guides to thread it and then press my threader again and it did thread needle 1. Press for needle 2. Press the threader again. And then my third needle. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be really, really honest and transparent right now. This is the first time that I sat here and threaded this machine and did not have problems. You know this machine got jokes, right? Okay, we are now at number 5. We're going to go ahead and get it started. It's going to move the machine to the proper place to stitch. Who do we have here? We have, hey Jill girl. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Oh, hey Remo, thank you so much for coming in. Shady Susan, you didn't hear me say it earlier? I don't know. Did I say it earlier? I'm sorry if I didn't. Forgive me if I didn't. I did see you in there. So guys, yes. We're working on this beautiful pattern. We're more than halfway through it. We got the flower. It's stitching the inside of the flower. We have the inside petals of the flower. The next step is the outside petals of the flower. And then the ladybug. And then we're done. So, anybody out there in this chat, are you guys going to QUILTCON? I'm super excited. If you didn't hear, that was one of the announcements. It's also, I know I did not put it in the notes yet, but it will be in the notes. All the information to it. QUILTCON will be February 22nd through the 25th of this coming year. And it's in here in the beautiful state of North Carolina, in Raleigh, North Carolina to be exact. If you are a non-registered member of the Modern Quilt Guild, registration opens up on September 12th. If you are a member, membership had already opened up on the 15th. On the 15th, if you were looking for a hotel close by, they had already sold out. So you have to find one a little bit out, which will probably be cheaper anyway, because I'm telling you, when I saw the prices, it got them out there, 200, 210 a night. I was like, honey, no. So, yeah, finding a place to stay, okay? Hey, Sean, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so come on, guys. If you're coming to QUILTCON, let's meet up. We gotta hook up. You guys are too special to me not to go to this event and not see you guys. So let's link up, okay? If you guys are going. Okay, it's about to go to the next step. It's gonna do the placement. Okay, it stopped because it's telling me, oh, well, I programmed this to stop. I don't know why I programmed it right there, but I did. I was hitting stop because I wanted to make sure I got a chance to put my Mylar on. So now it's telling me the next step it's going to do is to print out the placement stitch. Sean says, I'm driving down on the Saturday for QUILTCON for the day. Okay, well, we got to meet up, Sean, because I plan on being here every day. That's the plan. Lord, please let my body hold out. I jumped up because I was like, wait a minute, I could have swore I had it stop on the next. So now you'll see me place my Mylar. I do have a crease in this Mylar when when the folds and stuff. So try to set that down so you won't have that. I've been trying to work it out, but that's a deep, deep crease. But I'm gonna try not to use that piece. So you should be able to see it on there. And I'm going to go ahead and start the stitching. I'm just going to hold it until it starts. And it's tacking it down and stitching it down. Yes, Halo's going. Angel, she's going to QUILTCON. Sean's going to QUILTCON. Kathleen is going for one day. Yes, 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 yes. I can't wait to see you guys. That's one little drive, Sean. So you can get to North Cali on the way. Will make you late. I know that's right. It's gotta hit your ride, but girl, that's California. Okay, now it's doing the outline of the wing. Do I have it set to stop? Okay, so I can take this off. I gotta show you how cute it is. That was of the first wing. Now it's doing it of the second wing. I think this one is going to have some detailing in it. Oh, I guess not. Okay. This is the Mylar. This is how it looks when it's stitched down. And only thing I have to do now is to gently pull it. Then set that down. And then you see the bling. Do you see the bling? I still see a piece up here. It didn't pull off so well. What you can do is get a tweezer and pull it, or use your fingernails if they're sharp. See that bling? Okay. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest. Make sure that front is right there. Okay. The next stop is the bodies. Let's go ahead and go for it. Kathleen says, but if we're speaking things into existence, heck yeah, I'm going this year. I know that's right, girl. Speaking into existence. That's how you do it. See you, Sassy. See you later, Day. Talk to you later, hon. Sean, the store is open, just so you know. We are part of the first Mid-Atlantic Shop Hop next year. Next summer. So that is exciting news. Jill says, I missed something. When? Where? Girl, QUILTCON. In Raleigh. February 22nd through the 26th. For if you are a member of the Modern Quilt Guild, registration is already open. If you're not a member yet, registration doesn't open up until the 12th. I'm about to say the 15th, but the 12th. Make sure I got my notes right here. The 12th. Yep. So, girl, you gonna go to QUILTCON? Okay, it is stitching out the body of the second ladybug. I'm trying to think what was that other stitch. It doesn't matter, but yeah, you gotta go to QUILTCON, Jill. Okay, Sean is talking. Angel and Catherine is talking to Sean. Okay. Now we're doing the wing cap. One ladybug has she's all closed up, and then the other ladybug, the one we did the mylar for, she has her wings open. That's why the mylar, we use the mylar for the wings. We are on step 15 of 17, so it's coming to an end. Okay, we cut it and we're going to the other side. Whoop. Now it got through all of this just to break thread. So, just like with the bobbin change, when you want to go back a couple, I am going to go back a couple. But first, I need to go ahead and... Oh, I see what happened. That's weird. The thread got caught up on the jog. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, just cancel. Needle 3. We were so close. Why did you do that? I want to go back. I want to go back to the what I did was I went all the way back to the, because it messed up doing this second ladybug. I went back to the last step of the first one and then advanced it one so I can go ahead and start in the correct place. Okay, we're back on track. Okay, amen. Looking forward to it. Sassy Steph, are you going to put all these together on one wall hanging? Sorry if you already answered. I sure will. So the plan for next week is to put the last Monday of the month. We're going to put this wall hanging together. So we'll put all six out for homework. I had already started putting these together. They'll be vertical. I just have to lay them out the way that I so desire to. And then we will put a backing on it. There will be no batting in between or nothing like that. Put a backing on it and do the binding, put the tabs on it, and we will have our wall hanging. So next week I will have it more than halfway done with laying them out and had already started putting them together. I will leave a couple so we can do them together, and then put the backing on it. I want to say batting, the backing on it, and we will go ahead and complete the wall hanging. Okay. I want to embroider pretty badly, but that does cause a little interpretation. All the threading, girl, honey. Now, I can honestly say the multi-needle does save from having to do it one at a time like I was doing it. Because like right now, it started on a different color. I would have stopped, threaded machine, and then restarted it. I had to do that anyway on, between some of the designs. But it does save time. Now, would I want a 15? Because I believe Peggy is in the chat. I don't know if she's still here in the chat. She said she had a 15 needle and she had to individually thread those needles. They didn't have that automatic threader. Not the will of God. Okay, it is on step 17 of 17, and it's just putting the little spots on the ladybug. And then we'll trim it and we're done. And it is super cute too. How many dots does this one have? I think it has 3. And the other I want to call it a butterfly. Ladybug has 2. Well, I guess we won't be out working out on the chicken coop tonight because it's already dark. We won't be working on it until Wednesday now. I know, girls. You guys are so sad, aren't you? They're saying, girl, you better get up out of our space. It's getting dark outside. She definitely said, no auto, no way. I know, right? I'm with you, girl. She said, I do love these, and more ladybugs are the better, LOL. So she got some more to do, so she has to listen as I do. No problem. So Sassy, if you could buy one machine, if I could only buy one machine, which would you recommend? You're talking about one embroidery machine? Okay, my question to you, is it for someone like me or is it for business? If it's for business, hands down, though it is more, I would definitely get a 10 or 15 needle. If you're asking which brand, that's a touchy question. I hear a lot about the Racomas, and that I hear everybody I know who has them, and I'm in their chats daily. They love their Racoma. The only thing that I don't like about the Racoma is that it's not local. So unless we find a dealer, local dealer, there is no local dealers. It's telling me that it's finished embroidering. There's no local dealers. I know the Melco, that they say that's good. The only thing about the Melco is that you have to have a different, like I'm an Apple girl. I can't use my Apple. And I'm sure that it's Windows driven. If I'm not mistaken, you have to purchase a computer especially just for it. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not 100% at all. I know I'm probably 99.99 wrong on that. But I do know you have to have a computer for their software. I just don't know what kind. I know it's not Apple. For someone like me who's just doing it for self, if you didn't want a flatbed one, I would definitely get one that has an arm. And when I say an arm, I'm talking about this tubular thing right here, because you can do hats. I don't have the hat hoop. I don't intend to do hats, but one day down the line, who knows, I just might. And I will get the hat attachment where I can do the brim, your hats and the brims and all that kind of stuff for your hat. But this is the design that stitched out tonight. So the only thing I would have to do is take this baby out of the hoop. Now, could I have chosen a different machine before I chose this one? And in fact, I was entertaining the Racoma, but these are my all-time favorite hoops, and I wanted to stick with these hoops. These are flats. They're called the Snap Monster Hoops by Dime, and they're made for baby lock and brother machines only at this time. Now, I do have the Mighty Hoop, which is a little bit heavier, and they say, it's too heavy for the arms on here, and they recommend not using them because of that, because you will stress your arm. So I don't use them for that. And I didn't know that I would like these as much. So now these will be soon going on the market. And besides, with those are easier to, they're more expensive, I think. But the only thing I would have to switch out if I decided to use them anyway would be the brackets on the side. Okay, let me go ahead and cut this so we can end this live, guys. I only have to cut a 1/2 inch from the stitch. And I'm gonna, I think I see some more questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer those before I get off. Just give me a moment. Yeah, one reason can't really wait to get these girls out into this coop, because I'm gonna tell you, being in here, they are so wasteful. They waste a lot of feed being in here, and that's because their bowls are on the ground. When they go out to their coop, the feed and their water is going to be um, suspended off the ground, and they won't have a chance to waste the mess then. And there it is, all cut out. Bam! All 6 panels are now done. For a non-business person, definitely a non-business person, I would, I don't know, I just really, for the ease of the software, because I've worked with 3 different baby locks, that's the only ones that I do know. Baby lock brother, those are the identical pretty much, except brother you can get Disney, baby lock you can't. For anything else, if you're just doing it for personal use, I chose not to have a sewing machine that had embroidery features. I wanted mine separate because I didn't want to have to lug. Um, that made it just a little bit, the machine just that a little bit more heavier so it can support the embroidery piece. So, okay, I hope that answered your question, Angel. But yeah, I'm super excited, guys. The panels are now done. We'll just put them together next week. That's what we're working on. On tomorrow, I don't know what I'll be working on just yet. I'm thinking about putting my giraffe on the frame tomorrow. If I'm not putting it on the frame per se, I'll be walking you guys through my thought process of how I'll be stitching it out, and then we'll go ahead and stitch it out on next week, Tuesday. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you guys will have a fantabulous, okay, Tuesday. Make it great, okay? Whew, your girl is tired. Until tomorrow, guys, you guys have an amazing night. Be blessed.